Good evening from Dallas, Texas. It's 17th of January, and I have decided to do at least once a week a book update. One that is going to be in Finnish, because I have a Finnish blog that kind of keeps my countrymen updated on the latest trends in the book business here, specifically in the US. And I decided to do the same thing in my English blog. While I was in Chicago this week, I got a package from Amazon, and this is what I received. The first one is Billions Entrepreneurs, How China and India are Reshaping Their Futures and Yours. Pretty interesting looking book, pretty thick, as you can see. And the idea behind this book is really to explain and talk about, the impact of Chindia, as it's called. The next book is about blogging heroes, and why I decided to buy this book is because it's really a book about the 30 most viewed world's top bloggers. People such as Robert Schaubel, the guy that used to work for Microsoft, many others. So this is an interesting book, kind of giving advice for people that blog, what to do and what not to do. So that's an interesting book. This also caught my eye in Chicago, in Borders in Chicago. It's called Silicon Dragon, How China is Winning the Tech Race. There's a lot of books coming out from, about the Indian and Chinese ecosystem. And what makes this interesting, this book, is the fact that it includes a lot of entrepreneurs, interviews of entrepreneurs, as well as venture capitalists. Another one that talks about India is Riding the Indian Tiger, Understanding India, the world's fastest growing market. Once again, a book about what's going on, and the reason why I have lots of books of India as well as China is the fact that I want to know and I want to see the development in these countries to be more effective in my own work. And finally, of course, I had to buy the latest book from Donald Trump, Never Give Up. And this book really is kind of a collection of things that how to view and how to be optimistic when you are an entrepreneur. And finally, this book I have already read, Big Switch, Rewiring the World from Edison to Google. This book is written by Nicholas Carr, the same guy that wrote the controversial book Does IT Matter? And I have conflicting ideas about this book. It's really interesting in a way that it explains how the electricity changed the US society 100 years ago, and it kind of explains the evolution from getting electricity to the manufacturing plants, and then really fast forwards to the section where it starts explaining how internet is changing the ecosystems and the societies. One of the things that I did find extremely interesting is the research that he has done within the privacy issues of the internet. It's amazing how open the internet is for researchers to figure out the behavior of people. And there was a case that I believe it was AOL that had given out some logs of people, and the logs themselves was kind of they tried to protect and put numbers instead of the people or IP addresses, and still researchers could be able to figure out who the web surfer was. So if you combine information from multiple perspectives, which people really don't understand, researchers are able to figure out who the person is, where the person lives, even to the point to show through Google Maps or Line Maps from Microsoft where that person exists. So pretty interesting. He also talks about how internet is changing the warfare. So anyways, these are the books that I thought you might have an interest in, and I'll keep coming with new updates of books that I'm reading or doing or contemplating of reading. Have a good night.